make amends for what happened here at the hands of Dr. Red Roberts. And it looks like Red Roberts not ready to move out. There they go now, collar and elbow, both men center of the ring. And I'm sure Paul Drake will be a little bit more wise as to the motives and methods of Dr. Red Roberts.
You're right, Frank. Dr. Red is a cagey one. There's no doubting that he is a super intelligent human being. There's no denying that. Denying is just some of the uses he puts it to. But he's got a good background in amateur wrestling. Last week, Paul Drake, as you see there, fireman's carry, nice move. I never learned this sort of aftermath as far as what to do after you execute a successful fireman's carry. But that's again the Dr. Red. This has a use. What he's doing is he's got a younger, greener opponent. What this can be doing is like really irritating Paul Drake and getting him hot, getting his dander up.
Fireman carry takedown by Paul Drake. Now Red Roberts
in the ring alone against me with the Viet Cong observing carefully. This may be your last mistake.
Well, you know, Dr. Red Roberts did state it quite obviously. A couple of weeks ago, Red Roberts came out here against Paul Drake. It was a demonstration of some sort. Ended up with two Viet Cong and Dr. Red all putting the boots to him and, using the hair there. But they left him laying in the ring. And Paul, who doesn't really have any associates or any allies in the Global Wrestling Alliance, is out here again with, these guys are around here somewhere.
I don't see him anywhere here at the ring area. They could very well be keeping an eye on it by monitor.
That's a very common thing.
And Paul Drake blocked the move Red was putting on him, turning it around. Now it's Red Robert eating the turnbuckle, courtesy of one Mr. Paul Drake. And the fans on hand liking it very much. Red Roberts seems to be a bit stunned. Arm drag takedown now by Paul Drake. He goes to work on the elbow and shoulder of Dr. Red Roberts.
You know, what Paul Drake lacks in experience, he makes up for with enthusiasm. He's a real comer. He's got a lot of heart. Obviously, he's not afraid or he wouldn't be out here.
Ooh. Many times, Bob, I've said that sometimes what you lack in ability can be made up with intensity, determination, and the will to win. Paul Drake certainly shows us all of those qualities. And you see Drake pull Red Roberts back into the ring via the arm. And into a hammerlock. And Dr. Red Roberts tries to scurry out of the ring, but it's Paul Drake staying right with him. Punishing Red Roberts' arm on the steel pole.
As he went around that corner, Drake just said, well, hey, he's right here at the corner anyway. Let's use that pole.
And Red Roberts not able to shake off the grip of Paul Drake. And now Drake with an arm twist. A hammerlock. And takes Dr. Red Roberts down to the canvas. For a 2 count. Again with an arm twist, Paul Drake in total control of Dr. Red Roberts this far in the match. And it's Red Roberts with a body slam on Paul Drake, who has yet to relinquish the hold on the arm of Dr. Red Roberts.
Yeah, he's got that tenacity like a bulldog hanging onto a hold.
Drives a knee into the bicep.
Now Dr. Red used that popular way of... didn't help him there.
Red Roberts trying to make his way up the ring ropes, a forced to break, but Paul Drake whipping him back to the center of the ring using his arm and twists it a little tighter. As you see some pain written all over the face of Dr. Red Roberts. Paul Drake not relinquishing his hold on that arm. And it's Red Roberts with a slap to the face. And finally gets Paul Drake off of his arm, drives Drake's face right into the canvas. Set for a suplex, and Red Roberts delivers the suplex to Paul Drake. Goes for the pin. Oh, he manages about a count of 1.5 before Paul Drake powers out. And Roberts rakes the eyes of Drake with the laces of the boots and delivers a chop into the throat. Drake whipped off the near ropes, elbow delivered. Red Roberts right back to work on his man. And again, count of 2, Paul Drake powers out. Red Roberts right back on his opponent. Chin lock now. Drives a knee into the back. And look at this. I can see what's coming here, Bob. I can see what's coming on. Looks like Red Roberts trying to slide that. Yeah, and he does. He gets to slide that piece of material off his trunks around the throat of Paul Drake. Frankie Reyes in there close, just not able to see it.
I remember doing that one on occasion. I can't say I blame the doctor. In wrestling, you use every advantage you can because a winner is everybody's hero and a loser is just nobody wants to talk to him.
Now, Frankie Reyes thinks there's something on the floor. And Paul Drake slow getting up to his feet now, tries to make his way back into the ring as you look at the face of jubilation on Dr. Red Roberts. Ah, and a right hand by Roberts. Other side of the face on Paul Drake, another one. Paul Drake finally makes his way back into the ring. Roberts whips him off the far ropes. Sets him for the black drop, but it's a sunset flip by Paul Drake. And Drake manages to get the count of 2 on Dr. Red Roberts.
Well, that's the kind of counter that you only go for usually when you're an extremist, and he didn't have the strength to hold him. Dr. Red wasn't beaten down enough either. But he's got some good wrestling techniques. I know he didn't have much of an amateur background, but his training as a pro at the Global Wrestling Academy certainly has made him proficient at the professional moves.
Red Roberts right back into that chin lock. Oh, now he's ripping the mouth of Paul Drake. Some tactics we very rarely see Dr. Red Roberts use.
Yeah, I think that Paul is beginning to up just like that.
Ah, Red Roberts set Paul Drake for the body slam.
Just when he thinks he's rid of him, here comes Paul back on top of him again. This guy, I think, has become what Dr. Red Roberts considered a minor nuisance, has become a major irritant.
Now Red Roberts missed with the elbow, misses with a clothesline. Paul Drake with a flying cross body block. Nope. Frankie Reyes went for the pin. Only get a count of 2 before Red Roberts powers Paul Drake off of him. Both men right back up to their feet. All right, Roberts with a shoulder block on Paul Drake. Both men now down on the canvas.
I think they bumped heads, Frank, because either that or they both decided to have a heart attack at the same time because, yeah, they bumped heads.
And a fist into the pit of the stomach of Red Roberts delivered by Paul Drake, followed by another one. And it seems that Paul Drake a little irate now. Series of boots to the midsection by Paul Drake on Dr. Red Roberts. Whipped him to the turnbuckles. Sets him for a monkey flip. Ah, and a good monkey flip by Paul Drake on Dr. Red Roberts. And Dr. Red Roberts now stunned. Arm drag takedown.
Oh, this match, Paul Drake tried to take control again. Dr. Red's not having any of it. Drake deny. Paul Drake.
And Drake going to work.
This is his finishing maneuver.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Red Roberts fell on his face.
Here they come.
And would you get a load of this?
And he's got it. 1, 2. Oh, Dr. Red kicked
Red
out.
Roberts powers out. Here comes the